Here we are at the alnilam region file, the original one, and this is what I normally do with every file I process within PixInsight. First I let run the astrometric solution, the image solver. These are the coordinates. The data is, I don't know when it was taken, so I normally use a date like this here. So convergence reached is okay. And is it correct? Yes, it's correct. It's NGC 1990, and in the upper left in this file I didn't crop. You see Arnilam. Okay, I don't use the annotation now. Cancel. Next step is to make the spectrophotometric color calibration of the stars. And I often not use the standard average spiral galaxy here. What I like to use is to go here to the G1, where's the G1? G01 star, and let it run. You see how near the stars are to this line here. Okay. Now I will run the process of spectrophotometric flux calibration. I need this to go after that to the multi-scale gradient correction. This is standard. Okay, okay. And now multi-scale gradient correction together with the Mars files. Okay. These are the gradients. And this is now the picture without the gradients. I didn't make the dynamic crop for this video here. Normally I would have cropped the file a bit better because you see some sort of very hard noise on the right side, and also here on the upper left near Alnilam is also noise. I let it go this way here. So now I run the blur exterminator on the complete picture, but in correct only mode. Okay. Now I will use star exterminator. Okay. With the stars, I make a short stretching with intensity transformations arc synth stretch, protecting highlights here. And only, not too far enough here, only a bit. Okay. So that we can see some stars here. Yeah, I will stretch more later. And now the most complex stretching I use here for this picture, the GHS, generalized hyperbolic stretch. I have to do this a lot of times, so this is the first one. Only to look where the signal is. Here's the signal. Okay. Reset. Again. Okay. Reset. Again. Okay. Reset. Again. Okay. Reset. Again. This is always not the same way. So every stretching is different from the one before. So my post-processing last time possibly made some other regulations here. But we can see the nebulas included in the picture here. But I like to make them more, bring them more to the foreground. Yeah, okay. So here we see them. For the moment, I think this is enough. So we can close GHS. And now I will use the noise exterminator. These are my standard use of it. So all artifacts that here are occurred with the noise exterminator, I have to accept. I don't know which of these parts here may be absolutely correct data or artifacts. We have some interesting filaments here. I don't know if they are real or not, but this is not a generative AI, it's only the noise exterminator here. Now I will use masks, but before that I will use here the City Astro, again the automatic DBE standard, So, yes, ADBE is now part of the file name here. And now I will remove some sort of magenta. Where is it? Correct magenta stars here. Execute. Close. So this is the substance of picture I want to work with. I don't like this only red, only red, only red. But now we have some, um, yeah, many parts here are green. I don't like green either. So how can I get rid of that green here? Screen transfer function. Not really, huh? Okay, better. And City Astro Star Stretch has the ability to remove green also. This and this up to 0, down to 0. Execute. Okay. Now I will use masks. Color masks only. Process icons. Where can I load? Here I have color masks. Putting it on the right side here. Okay. So we start with the red mask. What parts of this picture are red now? Many parts are red. Okay. Make it blur. Not this. This. Again. Second blur. And now I will add this mask to the original picture. What I need now from intensity transformations is the curves transformation to work with the different colors here. It's first red, yeah, a bit more red. Okay, I like it. And this orange is nice. Red I don't like too. And the green parts to yellow, to magenta. So I don't know. Green is not nice. The blue parts. Not too much here. Okay. So as you can see, you can change the colors of your region very differently. I don't like this. So it's okay now. For the red one, it's okay. I can do this again, yes. So now it could be too much. No. Preview. Cancel. Go away. And removing the mask. This was for the red ones. Now I choose the cyan and make the same for cyan. Blur. Blur again. Okay. Add the mask to the picture. The used masks are here now. And again, preview of the curves transformation. First I choose the blue aspects here to bring out the blue ones. Yeah, okay. A bit more green to get the cyan. Yes. Also, these works here are different every time I work with them. I only try now to make it like it was before. Oh, not nice. Yeah, okay, why not? That's a cyan I like. Okay, running. Remove mask. Okay. And what I can do now, I make it again for the blue mask. Also, not again, also for the blue mask. Okay, blur. Yeah. Add. Okay. Iconize. Curves transformation. Preview. Okay. Bit more green here. Too much. Too much. Okay. Color hue. So I can't add aspects at the moment here that are better than before. So I don't need them here. I don't need the blue. Okay. Now we see much noise in the picture. Still much noise, and I let run the noise exterminator again. Okay. You can see we have some interesting structures here in this part. I will compare later with the last one I processed and to look if these structures are completely different or if they really exist this way. I don't know. I will have to look later. For the moment, I will save this as a TIFF because I will change to work with affinity now. So save as TIFF near L star xt TIFF 16-bit. Okay. And now I will stretch the stars a little bit more. For this I use the City Astro star stretch. Remove green is okay, show preview. As you can see, this is actually too much here. Oh, this is better. A bit more color boost. I can roll it back later. I think this is okay. Execute. So I will save these stars also as TIFF. Call it stars. Save 16-bit. Okay. Now I go to affinity. Open these two files. Rename it star xt stars and copy them together in one workaround. So I have them here together. Next step is to change with the tone mapping tool here some things. So that's too much, but local contrast. Now I get more filaments here, more parts of the faint nebula. If it exists or not, they are now better visible. Black point, a bit more black point, a little bit, yes, okay. You see, we have to denoise again. Okay. Change the, oh, not here. Change the colors a little bit with a balance. Okay. Bit more blue? No. Less? No. It's okay. This is like Mark Chagall would have stretched and processed the picture, I think. Okay. Again, I want to use the noise exterminator. It's also plugged in within the Affinity of Photoshop. A standard version here. Okay. And we go to the stars. And add them to the picture. Number 1. Now I added again the star XT. It's a bit less on contour here in this part, but I was more interested in these blue parts than in the red ones here. Okay, this is number 2. What I always like is to choose a bit of orange filter, or blue sometimes. Okay, make it a little bit less sharp. So I think this is near the version I showed yesterday, I showed before. Now I crop. I don't want aniline to be part here, and also this. Okay, here we are. Now I will load the original one from last time. Where is it? Okay. So last time I was better with I think it was better than today. I try to get it to the same nearly to the same width and heat. Okay, okay. Now I can put it here to compare. So what we see in both pictures are some regions here that are very similar. You see the black points, the more dense or less dense parts of this nebula here. You see some those structures, this structure here and this structure here. You see also this form, this form. So I made two different post-process versions from the same picture and get the same structures in this nebula here. My first one was processed better than my second one here with the camera behind. But you can see these structures seems to be real part of the data in the picture. Yes, also this bow here is part here, bow. Okay. Also here is a small dark part in form of a bow here and here. So I think this may be similar. This may be real, I mean. Okay. That's it.